Hey, it's Drew Bennett from BenSpark's Family Adventures, and I'm back with another holiday gift guide idea for you parents out there. If you have kids who are really interested in puzzles and games, well, what I have here are a couple of games from Smart Games. I've got Color Catch and I've got Atlantis Escape. Now these games, this is for 7+, and this is for 8 years and up. So they have 48 different challenges, 60 different challenges that you can have in here. And what I really like about Smart Games is that the games themselves are self-contained, okay? So you have the game. Everything you need for the game is here, so you could take it traveling, you could do all sorts of stuff. It has the instruction book that tells you what you're supposed to do. So here is the game board, and there are a bunch of different tiles on here. They have salamanders and frogs and flies, and they're different colors. The colors are actually on the board itself. These do not move, but the tiles come off. And so in the instruction book, you have some of the choices to start things off. So in this case, you want to have a green frog catch a blue fly, a blue frog catch a blue fly, a green salamander catch a blue fly, and then you also have two salamanders that are not going to catch anything, and their colors are red and yellow. And so if we look at the entire board, we've got some yellow here, we've got some red here, so you have to be able to this is your starter, so you follow along with the starter there, and then you fill in the rest of the pieces so that you can solve this puzzle. As you get higher into it, they don't give you the initials, they just tell you what you need to do, okay? So as you get higher and higher and higher, all the way up to expert, actually to master, then it gets more and more challenging. So there are 48 different combinations that are set up here for this particular puzzle. And in the back is the puzzle key, shows you all the ways in which to solve these puzzles. So that is all, and then when you're done, you just put it all back together. It goes into its little case, and you can take it with you wherever you want to go. Now, Atlantis Escape is very similar in that way, in that it is a self-contained, but this puzzle is completely different. So we're going to pull this up. It actually kind of looks like waves because Atlantis, obviously, Atlantis is in the ocean, and what your challenge here is to get somebody to escape to the highest part of the tower as Atlantis starts flooding. And so if we take a look at some of the starter ones, this will show you how to set up the board. Now the board has all these different tiles that come off, and this is the initial board. So you're starting here at the lowest part of Atlantis, and then you have to get out through the highest tower. So this is the highest tower. You need to get up and out here to escape. And in order to do so, you're going to put in some of these other pieces in order to get through and around and up and over. And some pieces might actually go on top of each other. So there are different options like that. So if you're going to do something, you could actually put different pieces on top of other pieces. So as you get further into the booklet, you're going to have different challenges that are even more complex than the initial. So your goal here is to get in and get out, and there are all these different pieces that you put in. So very, very much of a challenge, but you start out, each one of them gets a starter, so the kids will start to learn this right off the bat, and they'll be able to start figuring things out with the starter ones, and then they're going to move and they're going to progress, because as they start making connections with how these things fit together and how they can maneuver them and manipulate the pieces, it's going to get easier and easier for them, although the challenges are going to get harder. This is great to take on the road as well because everything's self-contained. And these are both great. I'm going to put links down below to how you can get them online, and also with the prices of them as well. I'd like to thank Smart Games for sending me these for free. I really appreciate this. It's great to be added to the holiday gift guide. Anyway, this is Drew Bennett from BenSpark Family Adventures. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as BenSpark, Facebook.com/BenSpark Family Adventures, and you can find me here making videos all the time. Thanks for watching.